Good evening, everybody. Welcome again after our last day. I know.
They're gonna miss us.
I know, definitely gonna miss all you guys. So today is gonna be our final scenario. First, we're gonna sit in here. We'll talk about the different roles that we're gonna have. We'll break you up into the 4 groups, and then we'll assign people roles. We'll run it kind of like a fire scene, a little slower, but and each role will have a team leader. Each team will have a team leader, and they'll go through the roles as the fire is happening. So how it's going to happen is basically, just say group 1, you're engine 1. Our battalion chief or whoever's in charge is going to be command, and they're going to dispatch you guys. They're going to say, engine 1, you're on the scene of the 3-story apartment building that's on fire. And then you guys got to kind of figure out what's happening. And then they'll start telling you assignments. So they'll say, and there's your 4 assignments. Your one's going to be your fire attack. One's going to be forcible entry. One's going to be search. And then the last one's, and it doesn't have to be in this order, and then water supply. So fire attack is pretty simple. You're basically going to take in that 1 3/4 hose and going through that door, this door on the A side, and then you guys, just like we did a few weeks ago, you're going to put out that kitchen fire. Okay. Then for forcible entry, we're going to throw that door is going to be kind of there, so you're going to realize that you can't make that door, so now you need to force the door before you bring the hose line into the building. So you're gonna have to pop that door, which, like we practiced a few weeks ago. You could use a rabbit tool, you could use your Hal, you could use your irons, you could use whatever it takes to get that door open so that the fire attack group can make their entry into the building. Search. We're going to be searching for victims, just like we do in any fire. We're going to search, make sure there's nobody hurt or some come to the fumes, and so you're going to look for people and bring them out, and that's what search is going to do. Last is a water supply, so we're going to hook up to the hydrant. So we already have this all laid out for you out there. You're going to basically connect your engine to the hydrant. So if you remember how we did that before, we're going to flush the hydrant to make sure we don't get any rocks, pebbles, debris into the engine. So you're going to flush it, you're going to connect to the engine, you're going to open the hydrant, water's going to go to the engine, and then they're going to call to command and say that we have a positive water supply. So everybody on the fire ground will know that we have water secured to the engine. So those are the assignments we have. Everybody's going to have at least 1 or 2 firefighters with you to help you if you have questions or if you run into trouble. If anybody gets hurt or doesn't want to do this, if anybody doesn't want to do it, you can stand on the side and just be an observer, that's fine. But if anybody gets hurt, please inform your person that's with you, the firefighter, so that we can get you out of the building and make sure you're okay. One of the other things we're going to talk about is radios. Each group's going to have 1 radio, and so how it works is that's how we all communicate on the fire ground, just like in real life. So when command gets on scene, they give their assignments. We need to radio back that they've heard and received that message, and you repeat it back to command. So command will say, engine 1, I'd like you to take that 1 3/4 line to the front door. You just need to repeat what he said. Okay, engine 1 can make an entry with the hose line to the front door. So just kind of repeat what you're saying. So you're going to basically be mimicking what they hear, so they know that you heard the message and that you guys are going to go into those buildings. So everybody's on the same page. Because if you don't repeat these messages, sometimes people miss the message or it's misheard. It happens. So that's why we always repeat the assignment we've been given, so that everybody's on the same page. So again, if anybody had an emergency, we would go over the radio and call an emergency traffic. There's emergency traffic. There's all kinds of things. We're not going to get into that today, but because you're going to have that firefighter with you. If you have an emergency, just let them know, and they'll go over the radio with it. So that's how it's going to roll today. We're going to have the 4 groups. They're going to give the assignment, and we're going to do this 4 times. We're going to, each person's going to be given, each group is going to be given one of these tasks, and then we'll rotate. So everybody's going to get a chance to do one of these 4 tasks. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? I know it may be a lot, but
I mean, I'm talking on, is the radio open line, or do you have to press the
so
button?
yeah, you're gonna be there's a button.
Okay.
You press it. We'll go out there and we'll go over it with you a little bit more clearly so everybody's on the same page. But you press the button, you talk, you say engine 1, command from engine 1. You know, it's so that everybody's you know that they're getting the message. So you would just want to make sure that you're saying the words I have, you know, and repeating what they've said, so that everybody's on the same page. Sorry. So we'll go over when we go outside with the radios a little bit more clearly. Does anybody else have any more questions? So then after we've done the 4 scenarios 4 times, we're gonna come back in here. We'll have a little celebration. They want to have a little ceremony and give you guys all certificates that you've passed the academy.
That's after we get.
Yes. We also have surveys that we'd like to help you guys to fill out so we can improve on this in the future. So if you have any suggestions or you want to rave about how great we are, that we'll take the phrase. So please, if you have time, fill out the survey before you leave. So that's how it's going to go. Are we sure everybody have questions? So this is group 1, group 2, 3, 4. I think you 2 are going to go into this group right here at 3. Okay. So that we all. I know, but we're these 2 are the people are not going to be here today. So you got to switch. Sorry. Everybody good?
Yep.
So we're going to get our gear on, go onto the apparatus floor, get your gear, and then we'll report out to the engine, and then we'll talk about radios, and then we'll go out and actually do these assignments. Okay?
Sounds good.
Just curious. I'm with Surge, so. I am Surge. I've been with Surge for 12 years.
All right. I think that.
You're filming in the dressing room.
Supposed to be no filming in your dressing room?
Well, sure, they do that in football games, right? Like the locker room.
So who wants to be the team leader in engine 2? Somebody needs to take the radio.
Somebody got to take the radio.
And they got a nice little pocket for you right here. Check this out. Stick it right here. Sorry.
You guys are 4.
All right. Fireground black, Tom. Fireground
Yes,
black.
Fireground
Someone
black.
else in our group.
All right. So, and when you go to use this, right? You're gonna press to talk and hold. Okay. You're gonna hear it chirp up, right? And then you'll speak into it, but hold it down.
Yeah, hold down.
Yep.
Oh, this one you got to hold your chirp first.
Yeah. And then there's like there's a deeper sound. If you go to talk and someone's already talking, it'll like boop. And that tells you that you can't talk. Someone's already keyed it up. So you want to hear this sound, and then hold it and speak into it, probably about 4 to 6 inches away from your mouth. Okay. And then don't press this button. This is an emergency button. Same thing as this red button right here. That's emergency. That's if That'll let dispatch know that somebody's hurt or injured. So don't press that.
Great, I hit that, and we got the fire
Alright,
department coming out.
And, okay, and this is your volume control. You see this? Right, this will make it louder. Don't worry about these two, okay? Don't touch them either.
So our radios, how they work, basically you gotta push to talk. This button on the side here, you push it, you hear that beep?
Okay, we're all on the same channel.
And you have to wait till after the beep to talk. So you hold it, engine 2 from command. So that,
Yeah, go ahead. I was gonna have them so like when I key up, when you're already keyed up, I want them to be able to hear that sound.
Sure.
So they know like, hey,
Someone's on.
I can't talk. Someone's on the line. Okay, you
Okay.
want to key it up?
That's neat features.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So you
So,
won't be able to talk when you do that.
right. So that's why we repeat messages, is because sometimes you can get walked on and you think you're talking and the message is not getting through. So if you don't hear command, repeat back whatever you said, it didn't go through, and then you got to repeat it. So you always start off with whatever you are, like engine 2 from command. You know, so like basically command's talking to you in engine and 2. So
Time's being command, right? He's saying,
Right.
He's trying to get information to engine 2, right? So it's engine 2 from command. He's command. Does that make sense? So then when you send the message back, you can say, like, or you want information from command, you can say command from engine 2. We have a water supply. Does that make sense, right? If you guys are on the hydrant, or you can ask them, hey, command from engine 2, what's our assignment? And then command will give you an assignment: fire attack, water supply. Okay. Yeah.
So you're saying you're trying to ask like
From engine 2.
yeah, from engine 2. That's who you're
Say
talking.
you and
Engine
me.
2's talking then. And you're just trying to get your message across, and you're trying to communicate it well. So and it's gonna be hard, and
We're
that's
gonna
fine.
try to keep it as simple as
Exactly.
possible, right? Like this is like on top of all the other stuff. This is what we have to worry about also, is making sure everybody knows on the fireground what we're doing, right? So like if you guys forget how this works, we're gonna help you through it. It's not essential that we do these when we do this practice, right? It's not essential that you guys worry a lot about this. We want you to do the activities first, and then we're going to try to add the radio in too, so you guys get a better feel of all the things that we need to concentrate on the fireground. Okay, so I know it seems like a lot right now, but this is
definitely
this is like a
task-loaded.
lifeline for us.
Yes.
Right. So like we use this more than anything else in order to get messages across to other people and keep us safe.
So
So we don't want to leave this out of the scenario because it doesn't give you a very realistic point of view, right? This is just something else that you need to worry about, okay?
So yeah, so exactly. If we were ever in a building trapped, and you didn't have these radios, how would you get your message that you're trapped? So these give us a lifeline out to command or whoever's in the buggy to get help, get us help, to tell them what we're doing, what we need, so they know where we're at and what we need to get out.
So one person holds it by the door and the other person has to talk to it.
Person puts it in the edge there.
Except you gotta do it on the side
The
that
other
opens.
side, you gotta, because it wide enough to get in there.
Right, just you gotta do flat.
Go down a little lower. There you go.
Now try and get it square in there. Now, sometimes you have to make it perfect.
Ready?
Ready way all the way in? If not, how do we gap it, George? You guys talking about that?
Now it's in.
Yeah, let's.
We have to put something there. Can you get in there? We got it now.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. Double bumper.
Now here you
I hear something. We're gonna probably have to finish it off with something else because I don't think this is. Sounded good, but it's not like that fun. It only goes so far.
It's got a little, it can go a little more.
Yeah, that
You're really
Then
close.
At the end.
At the end, okay. So,
It's not as much.
finish it off.
Oh, wait.
there you go.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, hold it.
Take that out. Let command know once you got water on the fire. Nice work. Her glasses are all steamed up. Take that cap off and then put that valve on, and then we're gonna grab the hose. That's the wrong way. Right. These are the whole hydrants that just engage right here, right? Just like on the home tree and the one that's South Oakland. Those houses, some of them have 2.5 side ports. They don't have a steamer port. So we gotta look at separate. Very good. Nailed it. Just keep going until it stops. So there's 2.5 side ports on some of the hydrants in Vision 8. So we have to pull different holes. I can't pull back. I have to pull 2.5 and run it to the end. On these whole hydrants. That's good. So you know what? I like it right there. And that's fine. But you don't want it I don't like it straight up because the hydrant gets in the way. And then this has a little hook on it. So you can tighten the jam. Okay. Grab this. I'm going to give you a hand because it's got water in it. And it's actually pretty heavy. You want to grab that and then put it on the right side. Sorry about that. Victims, like Brian said, we're gonna go find them, and we'll just go in now because it's gonna take us a little bit longer to go search everything upstairs. Okay.
Two. You know what? Just hold on. Guys, just set the smoke downstairs. That's fine. Well. I'm starting to pump it through here too. Okay, so let's just shut this for a second. Yeah, we'll be good.
And you're with him.
Yeah.
Amber goes first.
Yeah. Okay, so we've been assigned to search the second floor. We have two teams. One team's going to go in, and we're going to use the right-hand search. One team's going to go in and do a left-hand search. We each have cameras, right? We'll work our way all the way down.
Driver, charge the line.
And then we'll come back. No, we're all going to go together. Oh, I see. One side and another, and one side and another. Okay. Okay? First thing we do before we go inside is we check the door, see if it's hot. We don't want to open up the door and find a bunch of fire there. So we come up, you're not really going to feel it through your glove, so maybe you want to just peel back your glove a little bit and see if it's warm. Touch it with your wrist, something like that. See what we got? Seems good. So we're going to go in. So my crew is over here. That's your crew? Right. And we're going to go in. We have 2 victims inside the room somewhere. Here we go.
All right. What we're going to do is we're going to call it a left-handed search. They're doing a right-handed search. We're going to put our left hand on the wall to orientate ourselves.
And we're going to do the right-handed search. So we're going to put our hand on the right-hand wall. Here we go.
All right. So you got the camera. You go first. You got your backup light right there, and I am behind you. All right. So we're going to, as we're going down, we're going to call out if we find windows, doors, anything like that. Yep, all the way down the hallway. So keep your left hand on the wall so we don't lose where we're at. It's going to get smokier as we go down here. Okay, so we're at the end of the hall. So we're going to enter this left room. Take your camera, give a little scan in there first. If we don't see any heat or anything.
To get inside a little bit, I think.
Okay. It's nothing real hot. So when we come into this room, we're going to do what we call a right-handed search now. Because we need to come in here and swing this room and continue back down this way. So we take our flashlight, we're going to hold onto the wall with our right hand. I'm going to demonstrate this room for you. So I'm coming through. This is a bed. I'm going to sweep on top of the bed. I'm going to give a little look underneath the bed. I don't see anybody under there. I'm still going through, sweep the rest of the top of the bed. Back to a wall. I'm here, up and down. Window. Got a window here, okay? So I'm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You guys are at my door, right? Yeah. Okay. I've got another way down here, so let's go back. Let's go down here. This is like a Jack and Jill bathroom, so let's see. We come in here. Give a little look in here. We don't see anything with our flashlight or our camera, but we need to make sure nobody's hiding behind doors, okay? So I shine my flashlight, everybody's good, nothing's back there. Let's continue our search back down this way. I'm gonna lead the way this time, okay?
Water supply established.
Got a door, nothing's back there. Okay, now we're in this next room. I want you to give a scan with the camera. Look through the room. Let your partner see it too. Go ahead and keep scanning the room. Do you see any deed signatures?
Yes, there's
You saw something?
Yes, I did. Right there, right below. Right here. Right there.
No, look through the camera.
See the camera. They're right there.
Do you see the white spot on the camera?
I see it.
Okay. All right. So what we're going to do, that's a body. So we need to go right to that. We're going to abandon the rest of the search in here. Let's go to this victim.
Normally we'd have a whole
Okay. So we have a baby.
Right.
All right.
Now we're going to call it 2 victims.
You guys found a victim too?
Yeah.
Okay, so command from, what are you, engine?
Engine 2.
Command from engine 2. We have 2 victims.
Engine 1, Engine 1, father on the fire.
Command from Engine 2. We do have a victim, an infant,
And another victim.
and another victim.
We'll be bringing them outside.
We'll be bringing it outside,
We need EMS.
and we'll need EMS.
Perfect.
Engine command, Engine 1, command.
Okay.
Fire out.
So we're going to go in the stairwell for a minute. We're going to leave this victim here because we'll pretend that we carried this victim out. We're going to talk for a minute out there.
Right.
All right. So follow Brian. All right. I'm going to keep this flashlight in the back. Did you see the heat signature on the infant?
Yes.
On your camera.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. So we put a hot pack in there so it would light up for us.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to go here, and then you're going to turn right. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So what we do now is we tell command.
I'll be out in a second. I'm going to turn off smoke.
Okay, so now we notify command. Command from engine 2. Who's got the radio?
I do.
Command from engine 2.
Command from Engine 2.
Primary search is done on 2.
Primary search is done on 2.
We need another assignment.
We need another assignment.
Clear on 2.
I think he said clear on 2. Okay? I think we're
say that before you leave the building in case you got to check somewhere else.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if the guys are good to go, we have guys, you know, are not beat up or anything, we could go search another area. But if we have these victims, we bring the victims down, obviously EMS first.
So if our entire crew was the 6 of us, you guys whoever took the large mannequin out,
Right.
left with the large mannequin to go meet EMS outside. We continued our search and we would have talked to you guys and found out where you stopped searching at. So we know that the rest of the second floor hasn't been searched yet. So we continued our search and then we found the baby. So then the 2 that found the baby would leave and tell Brian and I, we've searched everything, but the rest of this room hasn't been searched yet. So we need to go through there because maybe there's more people in there.
It
We
was
don't
really
know.
smoky where you can't see. You're pretty much stuck sweeping the whole thing again, because now like you can go right to that bedroom, straight to that bedroom, right?
We'll pretty much know where we're at. But I mean, just because we've done it a couple times.
right.
So, yeah.
We found him in the second bedroom on the right,
yeah.
and then he knows where to go.
Like here you would, but I'm saying in a house that you've never been in before.
Well,
Still
we
safe.
communicate on the way out or the way in, yeah.
Okay.
They might leave a tool by that door saying,
Ah.
this is where my Halligan is, that's the room that still needs to be searched, or this is the one where we found the victim in.
Oh, okay.
So we'll do a little quick face-to-face with our face pieces on. We'll talk to each other real quick as the victim's coming out.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
yeah, or we'll hear it through the radio. We'll say, where'd you stop your search? Or where's the search need to continue? Or yes, we might go through the entire second floor again.
Now, when you're doing the search, do you say call out? Fire
Yeah,
department call out?
Yeah.
Oh, the whole time when I'm in, I'm like, fire department, is anybody in here? Fire department, anybody in here? Have them potentially, if they're,
Rescue
if
themselves.
it's, well, they can let me know where they're at, and I could just go right to the voice. Why search a room here if I'm hearing a voice down the hallway? I go right to that voice and find out.
And water
And now
on
someone's
fire.
gonna go back and switch you up the hallway.
Correct. I'll take that person with the voice
Water on fire.
and get them outside to safety, and then come back in, and they'll meet EMS. I'll be like, I have one ambulatory victim that's coming out with me. Get them outside, or
And fire out.
if it gets worse behind us, we'll have a ladder thrown to a window. I'll let them know where we're at, and somebody's got to learn to climb a ladder real fast. So, and there'll be somebody there with assistance.
With that adrenaline, you'll
Yeah.
be surprised. Oh, you know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.